Philly Film Games. It's over.
I'm going to swoon you now with some lovely music as I talk as low as possible, as close as possible to the microphone, while Eric plays the game. I will edit this somewhere within the Let's Play, but I don't really know when. Don't you like it when I talk really low and my voice cracks? Oh wait, we're back. Welcome back to Philly Film Games! I wasn't trying to seduce you or anything.
Calm yourself. Not ready for this?
I'm ready for this! Just like I'm not ready for half the things that I deal with.
Like con mistress.
Yeah, like con mistress. Jeez.
Just came out of nowhere.
I'll call her con mistress Lance. That would be the worst con mistress. So, you wanna?
Just bored out of her mind, too. I don't really care if you're not. These things.
Like, do you like Doctor Who?
Movies about gladiators.
What?
Airplane.
Oh.
Just throwing that movie in there.
Yeah, why not? Have you ever seen a grown man naked? I love Airplane.
That's an awesome movie.
Yes, it is. The sequel was okay. The only thing that saved that was William Shatner.
I actually never seen the sequel.
I believe the premise is that
I just know that they end up like going to space.
yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, it's a plane that can take you to the moon now.
Okay.
And
yeah.
I guess it's like the first flight of it,
Oh, damn it.
and they float away.
Yeah, just like
Oh, they float away. I wish I could float away. But I'm still stuck at flight school.
that. Training that doofus.
Idiot. I told him that those low rockets on the rocket belt, but he listened to me? No. Ended up firing his crotch off, the idiot.
I'm kind of impressed because I don't think I could say that with a straight face.
There's a lot of things that I've done that like people just say, how could you say that with a straight face? The most infamous time was back when you could play phone pranks. Have a friend back home who was a huge Star Wars nerd and always had just like, I remember the day that they released the Princess Leia slave outfit action figure. He bought 5.
Oh, okay.
Because his whole thing was he'd always buy 2. Sets of 2. One that he would never open.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one to, these are his words, to set up in action scenes. I guess was his other, like, you know, like some people have like model train sets and they would make whole landscapes and whatnot. Well, apparently he would do sort of the same thing. Whatever.
Yeah.
So he would always buy these characters. Jeez, you're just getting owned here. And you already had to use it. Oh, brother. This is not boding well. Jeez!
I was gonna go over here. Just reset.
Yeah, that's about what you have to do. So he would always buy these things. I think, how old were we? I think we were 18 at the time when I did this.
Dear God, I'm just gonna die.
Yeah, this does not look very well. Yeah, they're just getting you.
Take me!
Wow, that's a sound strategy.
Until that happened. Until he turned around. That one didn't charge at me.
You did it.
I did.
So, I figured that I would give him a call. And the prank was, I was calling from the local police station, because in my hometown back then, there was not a comic book store.
Okay.
and he would get his action figures from this comic book store in a town of a decent distance away. So when he would go, he'd buy a lot of stuff. And so I call as the local police sheriff. Certainly the first thing would be a dead giveaway was, I am Sheriff Coltrane, which is the last name of Roscoe P. Coltrane from the Dukes of Hazzard.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be the first dead giveaway. And this is what I said. I said, hello, I'm looking for James Burns. And, yes, we have arrested the owner and proprietor of so-and-so comic book store, and because we have learned that this man has been fencing stolen property from a Toys R Us warehouse in Charlotte, North Carolina. And we believe that your son has purchased some of these said goods, and we would like to have a discussion with him. He is not in any trouble, because at first I got the voicemail, or well, not voicemail. Back then it was answering machines, and so all I got was the answering machine, and I called, and I was like, I will try again later. I am here all night, and I will try again. So I called like 2 hours later. I get his mother. And I'm like, yes, ma'am, I am Sheriff Coltrane, and I have, I believe that your son has purchased some stolen property from this gentleman, and I just want to have, I want to have a talk with him. I want just to help us along with the investigation. Because he was an unknown participant. He is not in any trouble. He will not see any. This will not go on the permanent record because it'd be one thing if he knew willingly that he was, but he is not. So he is fine. We just want some more. We want some more evidence to back up the allegations. So she's all in a panic. She's like, "Are you sure? He gets off work at 10. Ma'am, that is fine. I will call again at 10:30. I'm sure he will be home by then, and we will have this conversation then. Thank you." So yeah, I'm totally straight-faced through all this. I get a call 15 minutes later from my friend Mark. And Mark's going crazy. He's like, "Sam! Did you hear about Jim?" I'm like, "No. What?" "He's in trouble." "For what?" "He bought some stolen property." "Really?"
Do tell.
Yeah, do tell. It's like, "Oh, this stuff happened." I'm like, "Mark, I'm doing all that." He's like, "What?" "Yeah, I placed the phone call." She's like, "Shut up." "No, you're not." "Yes, I am. It's me. It's all me." And just totally just mess with him. He's like, "How can you do that with a straight face?" "Oh, it's not that hard. You just got to. It's like acting. You just got to get into. You just had to put on your persona, and you just do it."
Yep.
And for some odd reason, I can do it.
Made it to town.
Hooray! Oh,
Town of Dragon people.
Oh, even better. Oh, you see this bed?
$30.
You see this moldy old bed over here? $30! Congratulations! So, he's like, "I can't believe you're doing this to him." "Why not?" Like, "That's just a jerk move." "Yeah, isn't it funny?" "Yeah? Just keep doing it." "Alright, cool, I'll do it." So, I called back, like, whatever, and I'm like, "Is this James Burns?" And he's like, "Yes, it is." whatever. He started. He's like, "Is this Sam?" Sir, I have no idea what you're talking about. God damn it, Sam! I know it's you. Sir, I do believe your anger is very disturbing to me. I'm starting to believe that you might have willingly bought this stuff illegally. You might want to change your tone. He's like, God damn it, Miller, shut up! So it's like, fine, you got me. He's like, you gave my mother a freaking heart attack. Sorry, Mrs. Burns. Yeah, I don't know how I do it. I can keep a straight face for a lot of that sort of stuff. Just, I don't know.
It just happens.
I don't know how I've managed that, but I can say a lot of horrible things with a straight face without even thinking. I don't know if it's a talent or a curse, but I can do it. Well, that's convenient.
Yep, now we have a handy dandy door we can go through.
So now what do we do?
I have to find, I think it's here? No? Oh, I'm not even entirely sure. I have to go to the ice world.
Naturally.
Yeah. Because I have to get this
So you just gotta go down the street.
Yeah, just go
Right.
outside for a few minutes here.
Yeah. Yeah, actually it's the end of April and it's kind of cold here again. Today was, the last few days it's been beautiful. Not that I would know. Friday night, I spent the night in the office. I even slept in the reading room next door again. Because it's finals time, so this is what I end up doing with my life.
Oh, yes.
Because I have to write papers. And the paper that I just finished Friday night / Saturday morning was only supposed to be a meager 12 pages. I'm used to writing something that short. That's nothing for me.
Mm-hmm.
This one turned out to be 18. Which is average size for what I normally write. But it was just... The professor and I have had some arguments about my writing style. Her field is English. And so it's more humanities based. And she yelled at me for writing like a social scientist. Which, in ways, that's what I am. But it's like... It's not the way I prefer to think of myself as writing. So when she told me that, it's like, really? You're cutting at me. Ah, you're back! For the old axe hidden in the ice world.
Gave you the bracelet. Yeah, how do I get there? Fine, don't tell me. I'll figure it out.
We don't go near ice, man.
And all these stores stay closed, so you can't go there.
Can you tell me how to get there? Hello?
I should read that sign. Is that everything to say? Dragon Village. That's nice.
Yeah. It's interesting that the dragons have a castle of their own.
They do. Just, I don't know, why not?
But she and I had a lovely conversation before I left for San Francisco, and it was, it wasn't like she was ripping me apart, like saying my writing sucks, but it was just like, I was expecting something different out of you.
A little more supportive, maybe, or something?
She's like, she tells me that I have a great subject matter, which, thank you, but, I guess she just doesn't appreciate my writing style, and I've talked to other people about it, and they're like, she's just been here for a while, and she's set in her way, so don't take it so rough. I'm like, well, I'm not, it's just, I don't know what she wants, so the thing jumped up in pages. I hope it's more to her liking. I'll find out eventually. Because I'm turning it in. I turn it in Monday. Or I turn it in this week. I'll just put it that way. I shouldn't even put times on this stuff. So hopefully it's more to her liking and things will be fine. It is what it is. I don't get it. It's like I know every professor's particular about things and whatnot, but it's like, good God, what do you want out of this? I can't. It's like, and this is gonna sound so first world problems. I teach 2 classes, and then I take 3 of my own. They're all reading and writing intensive. I've just been on an academic conference tour. I got 3 things to write. Well, now 2, because this one's done. Both of them have to be at least 20... They're 25-page papers, and both of them want them that long. Okay, fine, whatever. So... I can't just... I don't know, it's like a lot of work. It's basically all it runs down to. Just a lot of work.
Is it in here? This was that dead end before.
Well, you're bumping them pretty hard, I know that much.
No, it's still a dead end in here. Okay, so that's not it.
Maybe we'll discover it next time on Philly Film Games.
I hope so.
If we're lucky.